guys, what's up? Jake here again, and today, oh man, I am super excited because I'm going out with my coworker, Kevin, who actually sits in the same cube as me. We spend basically all day together, and we're actually on the same team writing code together. But anyway, he actually has his pilot's license, and he invited me to go fly with him tonight in his airplane, so I am so pumped because we get to go ride in an airplane tonight, which, little fun fact about Jake, for a long time I actually wanted to be a pilot. And really just haven't gotten around to like getting just a regular license. So we're gonna go out with Kevin, who has his. It's gonna be super fun. We're gonna shoot the whole time, but I think let's get some dinner real quick. Pretty hungry, long day at work, and yeah, we'll check in with you guys in a little bit all the way up to going out, and then we're just gonna cue the music and roll some awesome cool plane footage. Of course there's gonna be slow motion because we're riding in airplanes, so why wouldn't there be? Anyway, let's get some dinner and then we'll get on that airplane. Alright guys, so I think, let's see, I'm gonna make some rice and then maybe like a little vegetarian protein patty. We don't have a lot of food right now, we need to go to the grocery store and get some food, but anyway, I think I'm gonna make that real quick, and then we're actually gonna talk a little bit about a video topic real quick on basically why slow motion is so big on YouTube right now and why it really makes sense. And we're gonna cover that real quick before we roll probably a lot of slow motion of airplanes. So anyway, let's make some dinner and then let's chat. Alright, I think that water is going to boil pretty fast, which is going to give us an opportunity to chat for a quick second about slow motion YouTube, why it's blown up, why it's huge, and really why it makes so much sense on the YouTube platform. So let's talk about that right now. So if you guys know my channel, and really if you've watched anyone like Peter McKinnon, Sam Colder, there's a big long list of like these really popular YouTubers who really emphasize trying to be as cinematic as possible. And one technique that has been huge on YouTube recently, because it's available in DSLR cameras for, you know, a few $1,000s, which is ridiculously cheap compared to cinema cameras, you have this awesome slow motion that can get put in these YouTube videos and make a huge difference on how cinematic they look. And so why do they look cinematic? Well, when it comes to cinematography and like Jake's #1 show / movie, Planet Earth 2 is, in my opinion, probably the most cinematic show I have ever seen. So it sounds like the rice is already boiling? That was fast. Man, they aren't kidding when they call it minute rice. So anyway guys, as I was saying, Planet Earth 2 is one of the most cinematic shows in my opinion, and two of the techniques that they really utilized in that show that set it so far apart from basically any television / you know, natural documentary show before it is that they utilized shallow depth of field of view, so that bokeh, that blurry background, like how blurred out everything behind me is, and then a ton of stabilization. In Planet Earth 2, they utilized a ton of really cool gimbal technology to get stable footage. And so why is this important? Well, the reason why slow motion is so big on YouTube is because it covers both of those points. It makes stable footage and it makes really, really bokeh heavy footage, and let's talk about the reason why. So obviously it's stable because literally you have slowed it down so much that it doesn't allow for camera shake. So as a run and gun shooter, slow motion is just awesome because it allows you to get that cinematic look, that stable, silky smooth type look while holding your camera, and that's huge for YouTubers, and so that's why I think it got hugely popular. And then the second reason, that bokeh, because you're shooting slow motion, at least my camera, you have to have that shutter open so wide to let in so much light, otherwise it's not going to look good. That shutter is moving so fast that it has to let in literally as much light as possible, which creates the most bokeh. And so again, watch Planet Earth 2, you'll see tons of bokeh, tons of really cool slow motion and stabilization within that entire show. And that's why I think it's huge, and that's why I use it a lot. And to be honest with you guys, it's kind of a crutch. So in a perfect world, obviously I'd have a really nice gimbal and a bunch of really nice ND filters so that you can achieve always really good bokeh and really good stabilization, and then you don't even have to slow stuff down. You can shoot it buttery smooth with excellent shallow depth of field without needing slow motion. So as you saw kind of in my intro, I shot all of that at my regular frame rates, and you saw that shallow depth of field that I really tried to emphasize. But then when you pair that with movement, it looks so freaking good and so cinematic. And that's where Planet Earth has just excelled, knocked it out of the park. Let's get back to dinner. All right, guys, so I ate that like really fast. I was gonna maybe do a little more B-roll, but screw it, I'm just way too excited. Pounded my dinner tonight, and I think we're gonna go head over to Kevin's right now and we're gonna go fly. So we talked about the slow motion tonight, which I think was a really interesting topic. I think it's something that a lot of people kind of have noticed, but maybe don't realize exactly why it's so popular, because A, it's so much more affordable now, and B, it gives you that Planet Earth 2 cinematic look. So anyway, because I don't have a new gimbal, cue the slow motion of tonight's airplane adventure, and yeah, we're putting this on Black Box as well. Cue the slow motion. See you guys. Oh man, that was freaking awesome. Normally I'd end it on the footage for Black Box for the night, or the footage that I got for the day, but guys, huge shout out to Kevin. That was the coolest thing I've done in a stinking long time. Holy cow, that was epic. I don't know how I'm ever gonna be able to top that again anytime soon in this series, but anyway, that was a ton of fun. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.